Alright, we're up on one. Come on. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Alright. We're live on both. Wait for some people to come on. How's everybody doing today? It's kind of strange. I got two phones going here. We got one on YouTube and one on Facebook. Hey Ted, how you doing? Show live chat messages. Okay, there we go. Okay, so how's everybody today? Mr. Breadwell, how are you? Mr. Evans, what's going on? Stupid. Not now. Won't upgrade anyways. Alright. Hope everybody's had a great week. Hope everybody's doing well this weekend. Looking forward to tomorrow. Going down to the Tri-Cities with a couple of friends to do some racing down there. With the new guy that we're going to get to know, hopefully. Hey, over there, Kurt, what's going on? Hope I'll be able to keep up with both comment sections going here, hopefully. Thought this would be kind of fun. Go live both on the group page and on the YouTube channel at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone, as it were. Auto World drag strip. That I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have one. I've been looking to see if I can pick one of those up. I think my friend Stan has one of the Auto World drag strips. I'll have to ask that question of him there, Kurt. I'll find out. I've never messed around with one of those. He's building a drag strip, so hopefully we'll get to play with that here pretty soon. He's supposedly, after he gets his 30-second scale track back up and running, he's going to start building a drag strip. So hopefully we can play around with that a little bit here soon. Do some drag racing. Hopefully. You've got not yet with the sponsor thing. I'm still doing a couple things. I do have a little freebie coming from. He posted it on his like page today. He is coming from DG Designs. He does basically wraps. He's a graphic artist. He does the wraps on like cars and vinyl signing and whatnot. And he does controller wraps for your controller. So he's done one for me for purpose of promoting his product, and he'll be mailing that to me on Monday. You can check it out. Check out what it looks like. He posted it up on DG Designs like page on Facebook, so go check him out, please. A real cool guy. I've been talking to him off and on for the last week about that and about the design and whatnot. So I gave him the design I've been working on for the YouTube channel. And he used that and did a really cool controller wrap for me. So be on the lookout for that. Have you ever tuned up a Macron? No, I have. We have a Macron. I've never done a tune-up on that. We may have to. Colin has one. in his cars. We've never really messed with it. I need to get some new shoes for it first before we do anything serious with it. It's got a hole in one of its shoes, so I need to get some. I need to order some shoes. Excuse me, some shoes for that. When we get our income tax return, when we make my parts order, I got to get some pickup shoes for it. So, but he's driven it. That thing's fast. Them Macrons are pretty quick. We only have one right now. Might look into getting a couple more of those when we get our money comes in. Yeah, you're welcome, Kurt. When our money comes in, I'm going to be probably buying some more stuff for reviews. So I'm going to be looking for some more in-package kind of obscure kind of stuff maybe that we haven't done yet. I know we need to do some more Tyco reviews. We got one coming. I still don't have a 440 chassis. I'd like to find a 440 in the package if I could. I got 44X2s, but I don't have a 440 chassis. I'd like to get one of those to add to the repertoire as well. I got a whole track in 3 cars. Yeah, I've never really messed with those at all. They're kind of out of my era, as you were. When I was growing up, we were all into AFX, Aurora, and Tyco, so Macron came a little later than that, kind of early 80s, and that was kind of, I didn't really mess around with those much, so. Glenn, how you doing? Over on the Facebook side of things. Got some cars going. We may be doing some paint jobs here soon. We've got these that we might be doing for the fray. I've got 6 of them, or 5 of them actually. I need to pick up one more. Need to pick up one more to get 6 for the IROC race for the fray. Hopefully we're going. We hope we're going. We gotta wait for our income tax return, and our tax guy told us that they're kind of holding off on them because if we file with, if you get not adoption, but if you get child credits, they're kind of double checking your return and holding payment on some of them if you get a child credit, and hopefully they'll notice that it's us. We file that way all the time, and that it's, no one else is going to file against our kids, so hopefully they'll send it out right away. So I'm hoping to have our income tax return by the 16th so I can start ordering parts and get ready for the fray and get parts ordered for the episodes this year. It sucks to have to wait a year for, mass orders on parts. Car $40. Yeah, cars are very fast. Collins is quick. That thing just rips around the racetrack. We'd like to get at least another one or at least 2 so we could do some comparisons and some playing around and some racing with them. Not something everybody has though. Not everybody has Macrons. When you're out racing with people, everybody has pretty much Aurora and Tyco, and they don't do a whole lot of racing with a lot of other stuff, so. Still pretty cool cars, though. The bodies are pretty nice. The bodies are really authentic looking. Collins is a Ford Thunderbird from the 80s. It looks really good. Really proportions. Looks like the real thing. I have seen some of the other cars they've done, and they all look really good. They all look really proportionate and really to scale bodies. So they did a pretty good job on that when they made them. Dennis, what's going on? Everybody, anybody else do? I know Jeff and them are going to be doing some racing tomorrow too, as well. So, anybody else doing some racing this weekend? What you gonna be racing this weekend? I'm not quite sure what we're gonna be doing. Don't know what he has down there in the Tri-Cities. But more than likely, probably T-Jets, and between the 5 of us, we probably got enough cars for him to mess around with everything. So, be really fun. New track. We haven't ran on a new track in a long time. It's the first time we were going anywhere as a group in, probably 5-6 years. The group's finally starting to mold back together again. Hoping to get a lot more racing done. Because it's always fun when you get to race with other people. It's kind of boring when it's just you. I know some of you guys, some people on the group page have that issue where they don't have a lot of slot car guys around them. But I hope everybody needs to. You need to post race dates and swap meets. We don't have a lot of swap meets up here in the Northwest, Kurt. I live up in the Pacific Northwest in the state of Washington. Don't have a lot of swap meets up around my area, which kind of sucks. I'd like to do a lot of race dates. So if you guys have any or anything, you might want to just shoot them my way. I will put them up on the group page, and I might mention them on the YouTube channel as well. So where you guys are at and when and all that kind of stuff. So I know here in Washington, there's a big group over on the west side that race. But they're mostly like Wizards and the G-Jets and that kind of thing. Fred, who just recently passed away, Cleveland, yeah, he raced with those guys over there. Larry, one of our friends here, used to go over there quite a bit. I think he still does to race with those guys. So Central Washington's kind of a dead zone as far as I know outside of our group. Hey Tim, what's going on? What brand of timing system do you have? I have a TrackMate on this layout. I love TrackMate. Hey Dave, what's going on? Are you using questions on the... I'm going both ways, Jeff. I got both of them going. Some of these are coming from YouTube. I haven't got any questions off of Facebook yet. Most of these are coming from YouTube. Mr. Dave. Dave, is it Grabowski? Is that how you pronounce your last name? That's Mr. DG Designs right there, people. Go check out his like page. I'll be showing you what he's sending me here when I get it. We'll do something on the YouTube channel with it. Kevin Venom is out. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Kevin's in Ohio. Yeah, Mr. Vitamin 50. Not quite sure. I can't remember what city he lives in. Don't think you're seeing them. Have you asked questions over? I haven't got any questions over here yet. I've just got who's watching so far. It might take a minute for Facebook to catch up, Jeff. Let me get this off my... I got a freaking thing on my screen. There we go. Now I got it off. Now I can see what's going on. Okay, well, hopefully it'll catch up. Okay, that's right, a comment. Okay. Jerome, what's going on? Corey's Garden. Hey, Troy and chat. Just about missed you. Oh, okay. We just started, so everything's good. Facebook's running behind. Facebook works on a delay, so you're not probably seeing... YouTube's probably ahead of Facebook right now, so we'll get caught up on everything here. We got 14 watching on Facebook, another 11 watching on YouTube, so Facebook will catch up here. How is the track coming along? Track's coming along good. I only need 2 pieces to finish. We've got the 15-inch corner. We need one 15-inch corner and one 9-inch straight. And I'm probably going to order those after tomorrow. I've got some money in my wallet. I might have to order those and get them in and get it up and going, and everything will be... We'll just have to cut the outside border pieces for the track. So, we'll get that done here pretty soon. It's basically the same as it was. The turn up here where the first hairpin was is basically exactly the same. It's just wider now. It's got a 9-inch outside with a 6-inch inside corner, so it's just wider. And then we're just wrapping around. If you can see it behind me here, we're just wrapping around the hotel right here. We've got the hotel off the track right at the moment, and it's just wrapping right around and then going down the hill and around. So it's really quick. We've been kind of messing with it a little bit. We can only run blue and green right now, but we've been kind of messing around with it and having some fun and and doing some things with it, so it's pretty cool. We'll get it going really quick. We can be doing a lot more on the track now. We can run all kinds of cars on this track now with the change, because the hairpins were fun for... The layout's been this way for probably 7-8 years now. Oh, adapter piece for Macron to Tyco. I think they even make one of those too. I know they make quite a bit of joining tracks, so you can go from like Tyco to AFX or AFX to Tyco, or from old AFX to new AFX. And I know they make a few. I don't know if they make a lot for like going from Macron to Tyco, or from Aurora to Tyco. I know the pin depths are different on some of them, but see what happens when we do this. Okay. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. We'll see what happens with this. Oh, I missed a comment. Think I have what you need. If so, send it ASAP. Oh, okay. Okay, Jeff. That's why I had to make Obey. Couldn't find any. Yeah. Macron's kind of an obscure brand. It's kind of it wasn't around for very long, so it's not a lot of people make parts for it. Okay. Just trying something there. Somebody said they wanted to come on, and I've never done that before, and see if what happens, but alright. Facebook still hasn't caught back. I still haven't caught up here on Facebook, so I don't know what's going on question-wise here. Hopefully there'll be some questions pop up here soon. Jeff says there's been a lot of comments, but I haven't seen any yet. So we'll talk about some things we got planned. As you guys know, we're going to be doing that oval here this year. Going to be building a little 4x4 oval. Complete build from the ground up. We'll be ordering those parts when we'll order all our parts. You're going to get the track from slotcarracing.com. HOslotcarracing.com. He's got all the parts we're going to need. It'll be a 12-inch outside corner with a 9-inch inside corner. We're going to bank it slightly. Going to show you how we're going to do that and a bunch of other stuff. We're also going to do a Super 2 clone build. I've got 2 Super 2 chassis, as you can see. And I know where we can get the parts. What's my favorite car? Are we talking chassis? Or just overall? Because we got all kinds of stuff here, but I don't know. I kind of really like. We've really been delving into T-Jets a lot lately. Both me and Elijah. So plus we've got quite a overall. Yeah. We've got quite a few. I have to say, I had this question asked to me through Messenger the other day, and I'll probably just go with what I told him. T-Jet, probably T-Jet, followed by the narrow chassis G+. So your Formula 1 cars on the G+. Followed by probably the full body G+. And followed by probably Magna Traction, followed by probably non-mag is probably my top. Probably followed after that by probably... Oh, I'd have to go probably Tyco 440X2s, probably. That's probably my top 5, maybe. The Super 2 look familiar. Glad you're willing to yeah. Yeah, we're going to be using those 2 chassis, see which one's the best one. You're welcome there, Kurt. See which one's the best one and build a I'll talk to this guy later. Build a chassis out of that. See which one. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Build a Super 2. I've never had one. Never played with one at all. I know Breadwell has one. I know Don over here on the Facebook side has one. We might have to borrow his. I know his. I think he said his is a clone as well. We might build one and have to put them up against one another and see what happens. See which one's the better one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought that was you, Ted. What's the quickest lap on your track? What chassis car was used? Can't remember what the fastest lap is. I think we were down in the 2s. And I think that was the Mega G, if I remember right. Might have been the Mega G, might have been the Mega G Plus that we did that lap with after we did the tire change on it. I think that was the fastest car on the track. I do have a Wizard car, but we don't have the power supply for that one, so it would probably turn a way faster lap. We're going to have to see what the track set up after we get it done and I get the new links put into the new length of the track put into the computer. We'll have to give a run and see what the fastest lap of it is with it the way it is going to be after we get it done. That was with the old layout. Are you going to try a Quadralam with your Super 2? Well, if I could find one, yeah. If not, we'll go with a Mean Green. But if we can find, I'd like to be able to try to find an original as well, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible. Those are kind of spendy and kind of hard to find. I know I can get a Quadralam. I might do both. Do a Quadralam and a Mean Green and see which one's faster. See which one does better on it. Jeremy, what's going on? Super 2 drag arm. Yeah, Super 2 drag arm would be cool. Dash 4Lam work well. Yeah. I know Dash has some. I've seen some listed on eBay as well. Might go snooping around on eBay, trying to find, see what eBay might have listed as well. While I'm looking at package cars, I've been kind of trolling that. I've got a lead on a body, brand new in the package, Super 2 body too as well. It's clear, it would have to be painted, but that'd be kind of cool. Kind of wondering why there's no, hold on. Oh, that's just finished, okay. Don't know why we don't have any, we don't got any questions over here on Facebook side of things. I just keep getting popped up who's watching. Come on, Facebook, catch up. We got 20 people over there and they're probably commenting. Catch up. The only thing about videos on Facebook, on live video on Facebook, they're not actually live. They're kind of on a tape delay kind of thing. But, hope that's good. We haven't got anything new lately, as you guys know. I've started primering the T-Jet body, the Fray body. I got some primer laid down. I still gotta finish that, and then we'll, after we do the bi-weekly next week, we'll be working on probably laying the red on that car, and then hopefully we'll be able to get decals here soon as well. After that, I'm not sure what we're gonna do after that. It depends on what we have. If we have our parts in or not, we might be doing some stuff with that. Going on. I got some cool stuff that we're going to be ordering. I'm going to be picking up a couple of things that I want to show you guys when we get them. We're going to be picking up a magnet downforce meter, more than likely, and we're going to kind of play around with that, show you guys how that works. We're also going to be picking up a magnet matcher. I want to play around with that for you guys and show you guys that as well, how that works. The one that we're buying fixes to your meter with your leads, and then you use this to measure your magnets and stuff. It's not that expensive. It's only 54 bucks. It's from vrpslotracing.com. Have a clear Super 2 body you can have. Okay, Ted. That comes from the VRP Slot Car Racing, where the dyno came from. Okay. So we're going to play around with that a little bit, show you guys how that works. Hopefully it gives us a good enough reading so we can pair up, because we're going to be ordering some dash magnets for the freight cars, and hopefully we'll be able to match them up. I'll play with the Facebook side here and see what we got going on here. How many lanes is it's going to be a 4-lane there, Jim. It's going to be a 4-lane on a 4x4 piece of floor laminate, and then we'll build. We're going to do the whole build. We'll build the frame for it and put the laminate on, and then we'll put the track on it. We're going to bank it, and then we'll show doing the wiring for the control stations and all of that stuff. So it's gonna go. We're gonna go both ways again. If I can find the stereo plugs, that's gonna be the hard thing, because we don't have a Radio Shack anymore. We're going to have to see if we can pick up the stereo plugs, because I want to go both ways again, just like this layout, with the stereo plug and the Gator Clip connections, because some of our guys still run stereo plug, so, or mono stereo plug. So I want to be able to do both ways, 4 lanes, 2 on each side, and then hopefully there'll be room over here, because it's going to be next to the slot track here. It's going to be able, we're going to make it so it can come out and go under, and then come out and just set up, and then 2 legs on one end. So it's going to be kind of a neat build. I think it's going to be fun. Put some MDF in the middle for the infield and walls around the outside. So it's going to take a while to build. It's going to be a one of those continuing episode kind of builds. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. So it's going to be kind of neat to do. Since this one, we didn't get to see this because I started the channel after we built it. Okay, Jim. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of a fun build. That's going to be kind of interesting. I've been thinking about that one for a while. We've been wanting to build an oval to run some of our fairgrounds cars, and maybe come out with an outlaw class or something, and run some dirt car bodies and NASCAR and stock car bodies. And I know there's a couple people out there that make modified bodies as well, so that'd be kind of fun. So just a little track, nothing really big. The scenery on the oval may just be the infield, because I don't know how much room we're going to have on the outside. We're going to have to see when we get the track on it and see what we got. And plus, you got to think of drivers and marshal and whatnot. So, but definitely the infield. We're going to do some stuff in the infield. A couple of maybe little buildings and, you know, trailers and stuff. We'll have to see how much room we have when we get it done. But that's going to be kind of that'll be an ongoing thing. As we build, as we go along, we'll have to take a look and see how much room in the infield we have and what we can do. But that's going to be a fun build. We want to do a lot more stuff too. Sounds cool. Yep. It's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun build to do. We'll get the track ordered and get it in, and then after that happens, I'll go down to Lowe's or more than likely Lowe's and pick up the wood up we'll need, and we'll get started on that one. That one's going to be fun. Do a little bit here and there and do some sprinkle the build in amongst the other videos and whatnot. Yeah, we already did. Yeah, we already took the hairpins out. They're already out. Just like I said earlier, they only need 2 pieces to finish. 15-inch straightaway and or 15-inch corner and a 9-inch straightaway, and she'll be done. And then we'll just have to cut the pieces for the outside and whatnot. I got 2 phones here I'd go show you guys, but I don't know if I can take 2 phones or not. But most everything, if you guys have seen the first hairpin, most everything that was up there, like the 3 buildings that were up there, they're going to stay, they can still stay up there. They're just going to go into the inside of the racetrack. And then the snack bar and stuff's going to go over here where the second hairpin used to be. It'll be kind of like a little fair area where we can have like the concession stand and the eating area and maybe a fountain. And I've got the Falcon tire trailer parked over there right now, so it's going to be kind of a neat little area. So we got 8 watching. Let's see if I can... I don't know why it's not bringing me any questions. Hey, there's Dave! Ah, there we go. Okay, now we're getting, about time, geez. What do you think about FlexTrack? Oh, okay. I've never messed with it. I remember it when I was a kid, but I never ran anything on, nobody I ever knew had a track with any of it on it. So I've never really raced on FlexTrack, so it might be kind of fun to mess around with. We could take the Tyco set that I have and maybe pick up some Tyco FlexTrack and build like a little layout and mess around with it and whatnot. That'd be kind of a neat idea, Jeremy. Show you guys that. I still want to kind of experiment with doing what the heck. Alright, well, whatever. My son's phone's spazzing out. AFX FlexTrack is fun stuff, yeah. Never got to mess with it. We may have to do something with that. I have enough 9-inch corners in AFX too that we could like build a little circle or something over here on the pit table and mess around with both styles of FlexTrack. That might be a good idea. Might be kind of a neat episode too. That's kind of a cool idea. Thanks, guys. That'd be neat to do. Buy Tyco Flex Track and buy some AFX Flex Track if we can find it, and mess around a little bit and show the differences between the two and how they perform and how they bend and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of a neat idea. Always looking for ideas, guys. Always looking for ideas. That'd be kind of fun. Actually, the Tyco that I bought off of eBay that we're going to be doing a review of, the HP2, says it was designed for the Snake Track and the AFX Flex Track as well. If you guys can see right down here. So, it's probably backwards over here on Facebook, but probably right way on YouTube. I'm not sure how YouTube Live works, but I know on Facebook, everything behind me on the wall is written backwards when the phone's facing me. Gotta have it this way, though, so I can see the comments and whatnot. Let me see if I can see any comments through Facebook on my Kindle. We'll go this way, seeing as it's not appearing up here. Let's see, Dave asked, what's your favorite chassis? I answered that one. A Flex Track episode sounds awesome. Yep, I thought that would be kind of cool. My Super 2 is the thing. Dawn, my Super 2 is the thing. Okay, Dawn. See, what has Tony got going here? Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Here's some more. I'm going to look on my Kindle for questions here. Hills would be fun. Yep. Gotta go Troy Gate job, sir. Thank you, Tony. Enjoy watching. Thank you, Andrew. Uh-oh. This stand for my son's phone isn't very very steady there. Let's see, what else do we got going here? Oh, that's a cool photo. Doors open in the man cave tomorrow. This is from Neil Centauri on Facebook. Uh-oh. Go back. There we are. Kind of cool. Somebody commenting on my post for this is reactions. So, that's what we got going on right now. Just looking forward to hopefully going to the fray again this year. That's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll have our income tax return by a time, or if not, we may have to come up with something else. But I hate having to deal with that, but when you work day to day, FB been really slow lately. Yeah, it has. Not seeing questions on Facebook page. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Okay. Facebook is running slow. Yeah, Facebook's always slow. What do you think? Oh, here we go from Dave Nunez. What do you... Uh-oh. No. Go back. Go back. Come on, Kendall. Hurry up. I had a question from Dave. Here we go. What do you think are the best tires? That depends. That varies from chassis to chassis depending on what you're running. If you're running freight cars on T-Jet chassis, probably Wizard. Silicone over foam Wizards are probably the best way to go there. Most of the tires I've been buying silicone-wise for my G Pluses and Magna Tractions, and the non-mags have come from HOSlotCarRacing.com. I've never tried super tires. We may have to order some of those to see how they perform compared to everybody else. I've never used those, so I'm not sure on that. Well, I might have to order some. What is your favorite rear tires? Yeah. So they might have to get some of those, but if you're running T-Jets and you're running anything for T-Jets that you like, if you're running freight cars or whatnot, I like to run Wizards. What tire? Wood versus plastic. Ooh, never ran on a wood carved track before. Depends on how you've got the wood painted, actually. If it's painted or if you're just running on pure wood, Gel claws, yeah, that's another one I haven't tried either, Jeff. I have to order some of those. I do have some BSRTs. Where'd that tube go? Where'd my other second set go? That are G-Jet rears. Elijah put a set of these on his, and we're gonna be doing this episode here down the road. He took his Micro Scale Electrics car, and he put these on the rear of it. These are BSRTs for the G-Jet. And he put these on there, and that thing really flies. We're going to have to do a comparison between my stock Micro Scale Electrics and his. He's been working on his and I had 2 sets of these. He put them on there, and that thing really works really well with those on there. They don't get as dirty as the Wizards do, but they're also a bigger diameter tire, so... But those seem to work well as well. I got those from HORacing.com as well. HOSlotCarRacing.com. Let's see, what do we got going on here? You should do another walkthrough of your slot car collection in Man Cave. The only thing that's really changed is the Hot Wheel collection is growing. If you guys are diecast collectors, also check out our Diecast Insanity YouTube channel as well. We've been doing some neat stuff over there too. That's me and Elijah's channel. We're both he's a big part of that channel. I'm looking to make him a bigger part of this one as well. He's going to help with the build on the oval and all that kind of stuff. Well, Andrew, what is your YouTube address? It's www.youtube.com/slotcarcrazy, all one word, no capitals. So that's the YouTube address. If you punch that in on YouTube, it'll take you straight to the YouTube channel. Plus, it's on my Facebook page as well. It'll get you there too from my Facebook page as well. Trying to see here on Facebook if we've got any other comments I haven't answered. You need a Fray Facebook, LOL. Andrew Richardson. There is a Fray Ferndale group now on Facebook if you guys want to join that one too for the Fray in Ferndale. It was started a couple months ago. Got from Dave. Okay. Sorry if I missed your guys' questions. I'm kind of looking on my Kindle at YouTube, or at Facebook through the Kindle here, trying to see if there's any questions this way, since they're not popping up on my phone much. There we go. Are you still planning on doing... Come on. Are you still planning on doing Slot Car Crazy t-shirts? I'm working on that one, Jeremy. I'm looking into some things on t-shirts and come on, come back. There we go. Facebook's a 5-minute delay, yeah. Will your Fray cars run on your home track? Yeah, they are. They're a little low with the tires that we run at the Fray because the Frays are all routed tracks, but they do work pretty well. This track gets a little dirtier than a routed track, so you got to kind of run some laps, clean the tires. I mean, clean your track, run some laps, clean the tires, run some laps, clean your tires, and then you finally get it worked in, and they finally catch up. So it's kind of not quite as much grip right off the bat, but once you get some cars going and stuff on it, the grip level goes up, and you finally get some traction. They do run a little low. You can't quite go as low as on a routed track. I think 328 is the lowest that we have on our cars, and it kind of grinds just a little bit, but it still runs fairly well. Slot car crazy bodies would be cool. Yeah, that might be an interesting one. I might have to, I don't know how to, I don't have any molds or anything, so, hey, Robert. AFX told me they'll be releasing some new bodies soon. I know they've been working on that, the Ford GT, but I think I understand that's going to be that's a set car. That's not going to be something you can buy separately right off the bat. From everything I've seen from their posts on Facebook, that's a set car. I hope they release that separately because I'd like to have one of those. Those are kind of cool looking. I haven't seen any other posts other than that Ford GT. Jeremy, I'm not. You might comment about what else you've seen, but that's the only one I've seen them release pictures of so far. That one would be kind of cool. If you guys have seen Jeff Hurley's Hurricane Electric, oh, it's right here, Hurricane Electric Motorsports products, he's got 2 new bodies out for T-Jets, for freight cars. A new Ford GT body that looks really sweet looking, really low to the ground. Looks a lot like the Magna Traction 440. And then he's got a 4-door Lambo, and I can't quite remember what the name of that one is. I know it's not the Hot Wheels one, but it's a different one. It looks pretty cool too. That's kind of, he's doing some sweet things. He's also the Acura that we're working on is one of his. This one, I got 2 of them. So this one here, Jeff Hurley. Sorry, go check out Hurricane bodies there. He's pretty cool. I don't know if there's anything new. I've heard rumors of a new Lifelike car, but I'm not sure about that. You might go check out his YouTube channel. That's, who is that? Let me go. He has a YouTube channel. He owns the name to Lifelike now. What's the name of that? Something Creek? I've watched him a little bit. Yeah, Terry Flynn. That's right. I haven't seen any yet. Hardin Creek. That's right. I haven't seen anything. I've kind of watched some of his videos and whatnot, but he hasn't said anything about anything new. I know he's the one that now owns all the rights and stuff to Lifelike, but I'm not sure what he's doing with it right now. Uploading more often. That's kind of hard. I'm already having issues with trying to come up with content and money. The problem with uploading more is you run out of the chassis is on the Kickstarter. Come on. The chassis is on the Kickstarter and looks nice. Oh, that's right. He's trying to kickstart it. Yeah. We'll have to, if he ever gets that up and going, we're going to have to get one of those and compare it to either the T or actually probably both the T and the M chassis and see what differences there is. Let's see. Preparing cars tomorrow. Tony, he's had to go. We answered the tire thing. Camaro Mustang. Oh, Camaro Mustang new colors on the AFX side. I think I have seen pictures of that. The yellow Mustang and the Camaro was blue, I believe. I think I remember seeing pictures of that. Been looking for a Daytona blue number 17 in nice shape. Hit a wall on that. Got the yellow 17. Okay, Todd. 17. That one's, hold on for a sec. Oh, that's the 7. Okay. Keep looking out there, Todd. You'll probably find one. Oh, the blue. That's the SRT one, isn't it? That 17. No, mine's 9. Okay. So, Todd, is it this the one you're talking about? This is my SRT, the Daytona. Ever think about 32nd scale? I do have some 32nd scale cars. I've never really thought about doing a channel with it. How about Jag Hobbies chassis? Do you try that one? I haven't tried that one yet, Andrew. Probably need to pick up some. There's some things out there I'd like to pick up, just to experiment with and do some stuff on the channel with and give some reviews of. It all has to do with the money situation though. But I'm gonna be looking into that when I get our money and be looking into some things to pick up to do on the channel. Some interesting things that we can do some more reviews of. That's something I'd like to get deeper into on the YouTube channel, is reviews of products and whatnot. So just bear with me, we'll get there. But back to the uploading thing. That's the problem with the uploading problem, is just trying to get enough money and enough parts and pieces and content. And if you upload too much, you run out of things to do. I mean, we're already uploading once a week, so I might try and do, we might try and throw in a couple more midweek what's on eBay episodes. That might be something we might be able to do once every other week or something. Come in on a Wednesday, maybe do a live what's on eBay on the YouTube channel. Would be kind of a neat idea. I'll send you one. You can set it back after review. Okay, Andrew. That would be nice. Mr. Come on. Just ordered 2 of those Jags. Yeah. No Daytona Superbird. No, oh, the Superbird. Okay. Isn't that the 7? I don't know if he wrote. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Todd. Is it Todd? Or, hold on. I lost it. Yeah. You mean this one? This is not mine. This is Elijah's. I love this blue one. This is a cool car. This one's Elijah's. He got this at the fray last year with a non-mag chassis in it. I love that Superbird. Those things are cool. Gotta run. Can't wait to see more idea videos on YouTube. Okay, Gavin. No, Dodge. No, Dodge Superbird. Okay. Okay. So, that's probably some of the, yeah. Let's see if we got some other questions here. Prepping cars tomorrow. Trying to go through. See if we can get some of these to pop up again. Seemed to help if I swiped the, yes, that's it. Okay, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, that one's Elijah's. Those are kind of hard to come by on eBay. I haven't seen a whole lot listed on eBay. If you can get to a slot car show, you'd probably be able to have a better chance of picking one up. The only time we ever get to do anything close to a slot car show is when we go to the fray and Phil has his table set up there for parts and pieces and cars and whatnot. We usually buy some stuff from him. Trying to see if we got any other questions over here. Seeing YouTube's being slow on my phone, but they're popping up on my Kindle through my Kindle for questions. I'm in Cape Cod. Really no shows around here. You're pretty far up there, up north there, Todd. Probably the hotbed I noticed for slot car shows is New York State and Ohio, and right around there has a lot of ones. I know there's a big one, the Super Bowl of slot car shows tomorrow with Bob Beers and a bunch of those guys, and I can't quite remember where that one's at. I don't want to say Ohio, but I'm not quite sure on that one. I'd love to go to that one of these years too, just to walk around and talk to everybody and take the GoPro with me and put it on my hat and just kind of walk around and look at everything. Would be kind of a neat idea. I wouldn't be able to buy anything though to take all the cash I had just to fly there. Any plans on doing hop-ups with the Super 3? We have a couple of Super 3s at New York, yep. Email address later. Okay, Andrew. I can message you too on Facebook. But we do have a couple of Super 3s. I've been toying with going back. Bob's Beer Super Bowl show, yep. Yeah, New York State for the slot car Super Bowl show. That'd be more interesting than watching a Super Bowl. I hate to say it. I'd like to see Philly win, but I think it's fixed, and I think New England's going to take it. That's just my view on that whole thing. That's probably why I have no interest in watching this year. One, the Seahawks aren't in it, and two, New England is. That's why we're racing slot cars tomorrow. We don't really care about the Super Bowl. How about a motor swap on a Mega G? I saw that photo, Jeremy, that you posted up on there, and I thought that might be Long Island, New York, Hamilton. Yeah, Anthony just posted that the Bob Beer Super Bowl shows on Long Island, New York, Hilton, Amityville. For everybody that yeah, same here, yeah. That'd be a really cool show to go see. Take in and all that kind of stuff. But back to Jeremy's thing there. It said, how about a motor swap on the new Mega G Plus cars? I saw that motor that you posted on the group page the other day there, Jeremy. That might be a neat idea. I'd like to I might pick up another chassis just to do that with. I don't want to do that with the one I have, but that'd be a neat idea to do with that too. See if there's you can gain any performance between the stock motor and the new motor. That'd be a really fun thing to do. We'll get back to a couple other things. Like I said before, we're going to get back to the Scale Electrics car and show you what Elijah did to his compared to mine. That's going to be kind of a neat thing. Plus the Super 2 build. Some other things that we wanted to do when we do the review of the Super Magna traction car that I got. We're going to do that review, and then I want to go back and take it and the Super Magna, the Super G Plus and the G Plus, and do a whole comparison between the three of those. Bill, is your track complete? Change complete. Almost there, Bill. Like I said before, I only need 2 pieces of track to finish it, and it'll be done and up and running again. We may be racing in 2 weeks on this track, so I have been reclaiming one of my spare rooms. Spare rooms for my 4x12. This week. Should be racing tonight. Cool, Corey. That's what mine originally started out as, was a 4x12, and then 4x8. It is a 4x12. Yeah, it started out as a 4x8, and then I took it and we went to the full 12 foot. Mr. Ted Baker. Did we already answer this one? Sellers on Facebook might have a Dodge. Yeah, this is for Utah. The seller on Facebook might have Dodge Daytona. I've used Gary's vintage slot cars with good luck. There's a couple good sites. His Super Dave's place might be a good place to look for that Daytona as well. So just kind of look at all the groups on Facebook, and they should be able to post up one there. See, oh, no, nothing there. Okay, so hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. I love doing this for everybody. It's really fun to talk to everybody as well. I love doing these live YouTube, and this is probably what we're gonna do. From now on, we're gonna do it both ways. We'll put up, I'll borrow Elijah's phone every now and again, and we'll both go live with Q&As. I'd like to do at least once a month. Now, Vern, there you are. What you doing, Vern? Seeing some good posts from you lately. Some really cool stuff. Do this at least once a month instead of trying, spreading it out a little more. I'd like to do them a little more often. So we may have to set up and schedule a thing once a month to do the Q&As once a month and just have some more fun and talk to everybody and find out what's going on with you guys and what you guys are doing and what you guys would like to see. Always enjoy a lot. Thanks for sharing and keep up the sport alive. That's probably the main reason why I do this, Jeff. I love this hobby. We need to keep it going. We need to get the younger people into it. Like my son and my younger son, Shaden. Colin, not as much, but Shaden's probably going to be up there here pretty soon. He wants to go to the fray and stuff. He may be going with us next year. He won't be racing, but he wants to go and watch and have fun and stuff, so he may be going with us. Keep it up. Thank you, Jeremy. All that kind of stuff. I've been kind of looking at the age groups on Facebook every now and again. I like to go back and look at my analytics and see if the top two younger gap generations are getting the percentage are getting more, and they're what is it, 13 to 20? I think is what it is. It might be 15 to 20. I can't remember, but that percentage has been going up lately, and that's really cool. I think that's really cool that age group is starting to, my percentage of people watching is going up, which means there's more younger people getting into the hobby. And this hobby needs that. We need to keep this hobby alive, and that's probably one of the reasons why I do this. I also do it to help everybody, our age group, the 45 to 50 year olds and up. I can't believe I'm actually going to be 50 this year. That's kind of a freaking scary thing to think about, but that's probably the main group that watches. But I love to see those younger generation percentage going up of people watching. That means there's younger people getting into the hobby, which is really going to help generate more product, and the more people buy, the more companies are going to start doing stuff, and the more the more things are going to come out, we can do more. I know there's some daughter and I love your YouTube channel. That's what inspired us to get back into this. Thank you, Jeremy. So, that's why I'm looking into everything, looking into past and stuff. I'd like to get into doing some t-shirts and stuff, and maybe some stickers. Maybe Dave could help me with that, with some stickers. But we'll get some stuff going here soon. That's kind of what this year's about, is just going up. This will be 3 years on YouTube this March, so we may have to do something for that. Be kind of cool to do something for the 3-year anniversary here soon. Don't know what, but we'll think of something. We still got some stuff we still got a few things we can give away and whatnot, but Sock Car Crazy decals would be cool. Yeah, I'm kind of working on that logo. If you saw the thing on Facebook where I posted to announce the Q&A, the slot car thing that I put up there, that came from Dave. That's the one he did to do the controller, and he sent me those, and that would probably make a pretty cool sticker. Hey Bob, what's going on? We'll think of some cool stuff, or maybe I can get some done here locally. There's a couple places that I can check out just to see how much it'd cost to have some done, and how much I'd have to pay out, and how much that I could actually sell them for. So just be on the lookout for that, for t-shirts and stickers is something that I'm working on that I'd like to get done this year. There's some places online that you can go that you would actually buy the t-shirts through them, but some of the revenue comes back to me, kind of thing. So I'm gonna kind of look into that and some other stuff. So keep on the lookout for that. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Go back. Go back. Go back, go back, go back. So we're in an hour and 25 minutes. So what else we got here? What time is it? Oh, what time is it here? It's, what is it here? It's just after 11 o'clock on the Pacific Coast here. About 5 minutes after 11. I live in the state of Washington up in the Pacific Northwest. So, we've got kind of a good slot car vibe going up here. 202. 202 here. Okay. Where's here, Spaceship Earth? Dennis, what's going on? So, oh, here we got some more comment. Oh, no, that's a different comment. Bob. Come on. Come up. Troy, keep doing what you're doing. Very, very, very much enjoy watching your videos. Thank you, Bob. Message retracted. Message retracted. Alright, whatever. Slot car crazy billboards for your HO tracks. That might be kind of cool, too. Don't feel bad. I'm 63. New York, 203. Oh, that's right. You guys are on the West Coast, so or East Coast. You're 3 hours ahead of me. So, yep. Let's see, what else do we got here? Slot car billboards, that'd be kind of neat. That'd be a neat idea. Montana. Mr. Jeremy's in Montana. John C. Hello from New York. New York. That's someplace me and my wife want to go one of these times. It'd be kind of cool to get over there and maybe have the slot cars with me and hit some places over there. I know, of course, Andrew's over there. Jeff, Mr. Slot Car 64. I can't think of Jeff's last name now. He's in the New York area as well. So I know there's a lot of slot car racing in New York State. Brent, what's going on? Ted, it looks like either Ted's back or it's just not telling me he's watching. One of the two. Can't tell which. Glenn Bourne. Come on, come up. There we go. See if we got any new comments down here. No, nothing new there. Okay. Never had this issue. I don't know if the reason why my Facebook is working so slow and compared to the YouTube side is maybe the YouTube side's taking some of my bandwidth from my Facebook side might be one of my issues, which that will improve, by the way. We're upping our speed on our internet. That'll be done, what is that, the 6th, I think, of February? They're supposed to come out and they got to do something outside or something to up our bandwidth a little bit. So that might help with this as well. It might help with me doing some more live stuff on YouTube as well. So we might be able to do. So I might want to do some more live things with the YouTube side of things every now and again. Like I said, like the whole eBay thing, we could go live on YouTube for what's on eBay, and that real time kind of stuff on eBay, so you guys can watch and be looking at eBay at the same time as well. It might be kind of a neat idea. I don't know what message retracted means from YouTube. Not quite sure what's going on there, unless somebody was typing something and they screwed up and they retracted it. That might be what that is. They need to seriously make a phone that has man thumb size and man finger sized letters. Because I always have issues. Let's see, Brent's got a comment going here. Hey, Aussie via Wisconsin, love your shows live. Thank you, Brent. You've probably got one of the coolest jobs I've ever seen in my life, man. I would love to work on race cars for a living. Especially vintage race cars like you do. Let's see, what we got here? How big is your room? Well, let's put it... I don't know, I've never measured it. The track's 12 feet long and it sits in the center, and we've probably got 4 feet, maybe 4.5 feet from the end of it to this wall over here. And probably another 4 feet from that end to that wall. And then it's probably, so I'd probably say we're looking at maybe 20 by 15, maybe? I don't know. I've never measured it, Jeff. That might be something kind of interesting to do. Yeah, so it's a good sized room. It takes up, what's above me is actually our master bedroom and then kind of the end of the living room part way. As I get older, as I get older, I prefer non and lower traction magnet cars. Yeah, you get older, the fast cars, some of them cars are really hard to see. Really hard to keep an eye on the really, really fast cars. I notice probably the older we get, the more we focus on, it could be part of nostalgia and everything else, we start focusing on going back and focusing on the T-Jets and the Magnatractions and the cars from the 60s, 70s, and early 80s. Fastest car ever dynoed. From Randy. Well, first, we'll have to go back to do that, because right now I'm using, on my dyno, I'm using just a track power pack. So it's not very accurate. That's something we're going to be fixing here when I make my order to VRP, when I order that magnet matcher. If I remember right, that's coming from them. No, that's not coming from them. The magnet downforce meter is coming from them. I'm getting a regular power pack for this from them, so we'll be more accurate. So we're going to have to put that wizard on there and see what that wizard turns on the dyno. That'll probably be the highest dyno test we'll ever do, probably. Jeremy, 2 grids, 2 supplies, 1 for each lane. So, hold on. Jeremy, oh, okay. I have an AFX track with tri-power. Do you recommend running tri-power in each lane? Yeah, Jeremy, look at Brett's comment right down below. It says, Jeremy, 2 grids, 2 supplies, 1 for each lane. So my track has 4 power packs, 4 lanes, 4 power packs. It's got 1 per lane, and there is no jumpers on the layout at all. So it runs really well. We are looking at buying a power supply for it, especially since we got that wizard car. The wall power pack's power won't give it enough power to run very well on the track, so we're looking into getting a power supply. I've seen some really cheap, I shouldn't say cheap, but reasonably priced things people have been posting on the group pages and whatnot for power supply. So we may be putting a power supply on the racetrack. See, Glenn, make sure you get to the fray that you give the St. Louis and Illinois boys all they can handle. Okay, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, those guys are quick. I mean, some of them guys are really quick. It's amazing the time and effort they put into those cars and the quickerness. We're hoping to have something for them this year. We're hoping. That's what the parts orders are coming for. We're working on what we had last year right now. We've got some balanced arms ordered, or we're gonna order some balanced arms and some more dash magnets, and that's why we're getting the magnet matcher, so we can get our magnets closely matched together. That's something you really need to have a smooth running car, is some closely matched motor magnets, so you don't have one side pulling on the armature more than the other side. No, that's just reaction. Okay, let's go back over here. Oh, don't forget. Okay, let's see, back out. We'll go back in, see if we got any more comments here. My fast stock on the dyno. Okay. As I get older, I prefer lower. Yeah. My fastest car stock on the dyno is a Tome Turbo 310. Ah, dang it. I hope that didn't do anything. Oh, sorry, Glenn. I didn't mean to delete that message. Yeah, the 310 on the dyno, that's pretty quick. I'd love to see what the Wizard's gonna do. Do you have any Viper chassis? No, I haven't bought a Viper chassis yet, Jeff. I've been toying with that one. I've been looking at his posts and watching his live stuff. It'd be kind of cool to get a power supply on this track and buy a Viper and put it up against the Wizard and see, buy a stock Viper of good, because this Wizard, I believe, is a stock car. Put it up against the Wizard and see, do a comparison between the two and see which one's faster, which one handles better, which one does things like that. Smokes Wizards. I heard Vipers are really quick. Show idea how to set up the timing system. Oh, okay. That might be kind of a neat idea because we're going to have to redo the measurements on the layout. So that might be a good idea, Rodney. I'm going to have to re-enter the links because the track has changed. So it's not that hard to set up. If you're talking about the program itself, we will be doing, when we do the 4x4 track, I have an extra set of lights, sensors, that I accidentally, when I did for this track, I accidentally bought 2, which is kind of a good thing. TrackMate, yep. So we'll be putting those in, so we'll be doing the whole 9 with that layout, so you'll actually see the install of the timing system as well. All I need to buy for that is a new light bar, and that's all we're going to have to buy because we're going to be using the same computer and the same sensor box that's under this track. We're just going to unhook this track and hook that track up when we want to run on it. So that's a good idea, Rodney. You'll be seeing all that when we do the oval layout because we're gonna be putting a timing system on it as well. So, and that little box that's underneath this track, that's the most expensive part of this of your timing system. If you guys want to know, if you have to have a interface between your tower and the track, and you can't directly go from the track into your tower, that's the most expensive part of your TrackMate system is that interface box that your sensors plug into. That thing's like a $90. I think it's like, well, when I bought it, I think it was like $95, and that's been like 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm not sure how much that costs now, but the light bar across the top's only $8. Your sensors, I think, were only $12, and the program itself, I think, is like $6. So the most expensive part of a TrackMate timing system is that relay box underneath the layout. Have you ever messed around with LEDs and installing them on your slot cars? No, I haven't. I haven't worked with any LED lights. I know I've been watching a lot of guys in the Hot Wheels side that's been putting their LEDs inside Hot Wheels. It shouldn't be too hard to do on a slot car. You'd have to have a body for a lighted chassis, but that might be kind of an interesting thing for like a pace car or something would be kind of cool. Okay, same comment. Okay. So that'd be kind of interesting to do as well. I'm not very good at wiring. But I've been getting better, especially with having to do like fixes on the layout and stuff. I'm getting a little better. If you guys, something I recommend if you're doing wiring or stuff is, what do they call that stuff that you put on where you're doing like a primer or a cleaner that you use to clean the metal before you start soldering? Works really, really well when you're soldering. It really helps. Stan had some when he came over to help me one time to do the track, and it was like nothing. Especially if you're wiring it. Yeah, flux. Thank you guys. Yeah. I need to get me some of that. I don't have any right now, but that really, really helps, especially when you're wiring to the track itself, because the longer you have to put that soldering iron on your track, the more time it takes. I mean, I can talk. The longer it stays on there, the more it warps your track. Yeah, Flux is your friend. Yes, it is, Jeff. Flux is your friend. I need to get me some for, especially when we start doing the 4x4 layout. I need to pick me up some. When we, yeah, Don already commented Flux. Good soldering station helps also, yeah. I've got one of the big guns. I need to get me one of the little small, like, for like doing really fine wiring, kind of like what the computer guys use, the really small soldering irons. I need to get me one of those as well so I can do more like engine repairs and stuff on like pancake motors and whatnot. So I can like get in there a little more and do a little better soldering. I need to pick me up one of those. The big gun is just so bulky. It's hard to get in there. The Fast and the Furious underbody neon. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I saw those pics, Jeremy, that you put up of those. Those are kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I have 2 of those from the Johnny Lightning era. I've got Brian's Mitsubishi and the Supra, the orange Supra, from those with the extraction chassis under them. That'd be kind of a neat idea, especially for Brian's Mitsubishi would be a neat idea with some like green neon would be kind of cool. Are you running those battery operated? Hey, Scotty, Australia's here. Jeremy, is that battery operated on those lights? Are you putting the battery like inside the body or something? Soldering station has multiple size tips and adjustable temp. Yeah, that's something else. I think I think Micromart has one of those. I might have to look for that in my... I need to get a new... I haven't got a new catalog in a little while. This is from last year. I'll have to look. Gotta go. Don't forget to send me address so I can send you chassis. Okay, Andrew. I'll do it through Messenger. I think I'll get you through Messenger and I'll give you my address. See what we got going on here. See, we've been on for an hour and 17. We'll go for a little while longer here. No. Okay. They're selling LED kits for slot cars on eBay. Oh, okay, so there must be... You're going off of the actual power from the track then, not a battery. Okay. Because I was kind of wondering about that, because the Hot Wheel guys, of course, are running off battery. They're called micro neon. Oh, okay. Does the light on those, Jeremy? Does the light stay steady on the from it, or does it work like headlights do when you're pulling the trigger? They light up. See if he comes back for that. What is Breadwell got going on here? Have you used a resistor because of low voltage? Have you used a resistor because of low voltage? No, I haven't, Don. See you all gotta work. Sorry. Catch you later there, Scotty. Glad you could jump on for a minute. 0600 here. I'm at work. Good morning. Good morning, Scotty. Yeah, it's a little early over there for the Aussie guys to come on. I've tried to kind of get this time set so we can have everybody from around the world at a reasonable hour be able to get in on these. I know it's really early in Australia right now. It's later in the evening in England and Europe, and we've got people from all over the world that are on both the group page and YouTube, and I'd like to try and get everybody a chance to get on and ask questions and whatnot. So I know England, I think, is like 8 hours ahead of us, so it's like almost 7:30 there. So like to try and get everybody a chance to jump in and ask questions and have fun and get to talk to everybody. Works like headlights. Okay, so it's working like your headlights. So it must be you pull the trigger, they come on. You let the trigger off, they go off on those LED lights on the cars. That might be kind of cool to do. Just kind of like do interesting stuff with like the Fast and the Furious cars, or sirens on some of the older AFX and the I think Auto World makes a cop car now. I think they had one. I know it's not the ones like the lights that work, but it'd be kind of cool to put LEDs in it to see if you can get the headlights on top to work. What's Ted got going on here? The lights talk as I'm thinking of making a custom pace car with overheads chassis. Oh, okay, yeah. It'd be kind of neat to do a really cool up-to-date pace car. Fredwell, LED lights need a resistor because of the voltage. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they probably have one. Oh, okay, was talking to Jeremy through that comment. Okay. If you're looking for quality siding iron, check out HAKKOFX888D from Mike. Okay, I'll have to do that. So where are we at here? We're at 21. We'll go for an hour and 30 minutes here. We're at 121, so we'll go for a little bit longer here for about 8 more minutes here. We'll see if anybody else got any more questions or anything today. See what's another question from Jeremy here. They do. Oh, okay, so yeah, they do have a resistor already. Okay. I might have to look that up, Jeremy, and see what those are going for on eBay. I might have to pick one up for a pace car idea or something. Not quite sure what that is. Kind of just looking. Oh, here we go. We got some more questions here on Facebook. Let's see, or on YouTube. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Bill, what's up? Soldering has multiple size tips and but yeah, I'm gotta go. Okay, yeah. Can you show a quick view of the track? Can you show a quick view of the track at the end? Okay, well, we can do that. Would be nice to see how it's coming. Okay, well, yeah, we'll do that before we get off here. I'll grab phones here and we'll just kind of try and hold both phones. Couple of bucks. Okay, so they're not that expensive then. I'll have to look into that. Be kind of a neat idea for something. Something to do. Something neat to do, something kind of off the wall that's not your normal slot car thing. Plus, I've been kind of looking to see if we can do something with this old Mark V. This is off of a Sizzler Hot Wheel that we found in a Hot Wheel case that we got at a yard sale. Be kind of neat to see what we can do. What are you running tomorrow? We're not sure yet. I'm not sure yet, Jeff. He's a new guy. Stan met him a while back and found out he's into slot cars and racing. He has a really cool layout, so I'm not sure exactly what he has. So we'll probably just experiment. You know, we'll probably start. We usually, when we do races, we'll start at the bottom and we run T-jets and we just kind of work our way up. So we'll have to see what goes from there. If he's up to it or whatnot, I'm gonna take the GoPro with me and we'll do some filming if he's okay with that, and we'll put it up on the YouTube channel as well. So that'd be kind of a neat thing, a new different track or whatnot. And I'm gonna ask him when we get there if he's okay if we do some taping and put it on YouTube. So if I get some race footage for you guys, we'll put it up on the channel. we'll do it like we do at the fray, and I'll clip it to my hat, and we'll watch it. We'll do it that way. Oh yeah, Don has a question. Don had kind of a good idea. He's got a bunch of old Auto World catalogs, the original Auto World catalogs, and he was wanting to know if the group would be interested in reviewing the old Auto World catalogs. He has some of them. Kind of an idea he gave me when we were talking on the phone a while back about going through the catalogs on the channel. It'd be kind of a neat kind of thing to look at how things were back then and how things cost and what they had and all that kind of stuff. Might be kind of a neat idea. I gotta get with you, Don, and we need to go over and see what you have and come up with a couple of ideas that we can do from what you've got, because I know you have a pretty substantial collection. Jeff says yes. Look cool. Looking forward to G-Jet and Mega G for us. So they're running G-Jet and Mega G at the old Jeff's old A&E slot car speedway tomorrow. They're in Kansas. We're gonna have to get back there sometime again and visit my wife's family and come down and race with you, Jeff. Ted, I'm looking at my old Auto World catalogs all the time. Are you reminiscing there, Ted? D&E, that's right, D&E. Sorry, I'm drawing blanks today. D&E Slot Car Speedway. Mario, how you doing? Mariano, excuse me, how you doing? Yes, you do. Yeah, yep, Ted's reminiscing. Almost makes you want to go back in time, doesn't it, Ted? Figure out how to time travel and go back and pick up all those cool cars back in the day for those nice, reasonable prices. End of March, beginning of April, when I use new cars will come out for... Oh, the end of March, beginning of April is when the new cars will be coming out from AFX. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. Probably, those are probably going to be Mega G Plus chassis. So, we'll have to look into maybe picking up a couple and doing a review of the car with the new bodies and stuff, and see if the chassis are any different from the one that I have. Because the one I have is a fairly recent fairly older chassis, about the time when they first started coming out with the Mega G Plus car. So we got 2 minutes here, so let's kind of do a little overview here before I sign off. We'll grab Elijah's phone here. I'm gonna set this right here for a sec. Let's go this way so I don't turn off the phone here. There we go. So grab both phones here. So this is, so you guys can see, we'll go down here. This is where the first hairpin was. So as you guys can see, the buildings are going to be in the middle. I'm going to reuse the same board. We're just going to recut it. And then do some painting and whatnot. So there's where we need the 15. Will be right there. And as you can see, I've got a squeeze track in there right now. But that's where the 9's got to go. That's just an extra squeeze track I had. And then here's where the other corner is, where we're going to be going around the hotel. And then we're going to turn this into kind of a little fun area. I might even put a fountain in right there or something. And we'll cut a new piece of MDF for over there and paint it and maybe tile it or whatnot. So we'll just take an overview of the layout before I sign off here. Down the front straightaway. Hotel's in the way. I just have it sitting there right now. What do we got here? Somebody just... Randy Hutchins replied to your comment. Oh! Must have been my comment on comment from another friend of mine. So there you guys go, little overview, little thing about what's going on the layout and everything. So I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next weekend with a bi-weekly featured car. It should be Elijah's. I'll have him pick a car. Thanks, Troy. It has been fun. All right, Jeff, we'll see you later. So I'll catch you guys later. Have fun, do some racing, keep the pin in the slot, keep the wheels on the downside, and I'll catch you guys later because I'm out. Bye.